Hello Wolves and welcome back. Today in 5 minutes I will give you a crash course in stocks and what you need to know to start with the most successful investment element and instrument that is out there. So it's totally free for you, except that you have to subscribe, you have to ring the bell and comment whatever you think you want to know more. And to make it in 5 minutes, I will add some extra. Let's play the intro first. So to make sure we stay into the 5 minutes, I will put a counter in this corner of the video, which will start in a second. And basically then one take, freestyle, whatever you need to know about stocks, let's go. So first of all, what are stocks? Stocks are basically a very small, even sometimes very microscopic piece of a company, and with these stocks you have basically also all rights as a shareholder of a company. That means you have voting rights, you have rights on dividends, which I will explain afterwards, and of course you benefit if the company goes up in value, make more revenue and so on. But of course there's also the risk in like in any investment that also everything can go down and you lose some part of your money. So most important thing, just invest part of your overall net worth into stocks that you are also about to lose. If you are investing hindsight, then basically you don't have to worry that much, because historically speaking stocks are always went up if you just have a good mixture of it. So let's dive into the dividend. Dividends are basically when companies make profits. Part of the profits they pay back to the shareholder as thank you that they invest in the company, and that if you invest, you give basically your money to the company to work with it. So where do you trade actually stocks? So the more traditional way is basically you go to your bank and ask to open a stock broker account, where you can put money in, and then you choose just where you want to buy and which you want to buy stocks for. I believe that the most important thing, don't go to any advisors and anything, read by your own, put your own opinion, don't put the money that you could lose potentially into the stock market, because again, it's an investment, so you can lose it. You have also meanwhile other option. We are in the 21st century, so of course everything is also possible via app, like for example Robinhood, which is also you send the money and then you have them on a virtual account, then you could buy stocks. So works either way. I prefer the more traditional way with my bank, which is more transparent, and I like it more than anything else. What you have to know when you bought a stock. So when you bought a stock, you have to know that the stock listed company will publicly announce their earnings 4 times a year. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and they will basically tell you everything you need to know about the company, how much revenue they make, profit, losses, how much money they spend on which kind of things, how they think the other quarters will go, and which acquisitions they might do, and all these things you can always find in the quarter earnings reports by the companies that you definitely should follow. There's a very good book by Peter Lynch about investing in the stock market, and he says a hobby investor can maximum trade a couple of handful stocks, because you should read daily news about the company, you should read their earnings report, to make some changes, maybe increase in shares in this position or decrease in the share position. This is, in my perspective, very important about stock investing. In the stock crash course of 5 minutes, you should definitely know this. So many people ask me, which stocks should I buy? Should I buy the big ones like Amazon, Facebook, Apple, or should I buy small ones like the penny stocks? Don't buy penny stocks, okay? In my opinion, this is really like a gamble. You can go also to the casino and buy chips and put them on red and black. That's really the same with penny stocks. You never know what happened. One bad news and you lose 50% of the value. This can happen, guys, okay? So beware of penny stocks. In my personal opinion, you should always invest in things that either you have knowledge of, so maybe you work in the same industry and you know who are the key players, what are the challenges in these markets, or you basically have an interest in, for example, electric cars or cars in general, then maybe you should try out some car stocks. Or if you, also a very good tip I got once from a broker from New York, he basically said that go in the streets, go in the cafes, see what people are doing. Like, for example, a decade ago you could see people starting to have this coffee cups with this green logo on it, which was of course Starbucks. It got a boom on premium coffee, and you know, the stock price explode. Same with iPhone. If you could see that time that iPhone is a really advanced product and technology, it could be worth millions for you. So check this tip out. So I just made it, guys. 5 minutes, all you need to know. And if you want more of them, maybe I will make another video, because there's so much things to do. I try to squeeze it in 5 minutes for you guys to have so much value. I love you guys. Subscribe, comment whatever you want to ask. See you tomorrow.